Welcome back to part 2. We have completed the ears for our bunny and we're ready to start crocheting his body. So let's get my pattern back and see where we go from here. Okay, that gets his legs, and here's where we start his body. It's a magic ring and single crochet into it. Get our yarn on our fingers, just like this. Pull this yarn around and over. Go under the first loop. Go over the second loop. Pull it under the first. Yarn over and pull through. That's a magic ring with a slip stitch. Now let's make our magic ring smaller because we don't need it big. And we want to have this first stitch loose because it'll be needed in a few minutes. Do our single crochet into our magic ring. Pull that magic ring tight, and now we need a stitch marker. I use fabric markers or yarn markers instead of the clip-on kind. I always know what row I'm on. Now we're going to increase. That's 2 stitches into 1 single crochet. So we go through both loops, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over and pull through. Now we're going to add a second single crochet into that same stitch. Go through the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through. That makes 2. Here we go. We're going to count it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Yes, and our magic ring has loosened up on it. And I kept a little tail here so we can tighten it up again. Okay, that looks tight. Pull our stitch marker up. And this is single crochet and increase. So we single crochet 1, and now we're going to count it. 2 and 3 is going to be in the next stitch. 2, 3. Now 1 single crochet, and now an increase. 1 and 2. 1, 2 and 3 go into the same stitch. 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, split my yarn somehow. Let's fix that. 1, 2, and 3 go into the same stitch. Yarn over and pull through our yarn tail. And now we single crochet around for a couple of rows. We forgot to drink our water, so let's have a drink of water now. Continue single crocheting around. Let's put my pattern in my lap and continue finishing this round. Okay, go through and grab our stitch marker and pull it through. That shows us we have completed 4 rows. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And on this round, we single crochet around. Move our stitch marker up. And now we're going to do some decorative stitches. And I'm going to show you as we go. We do single crochet. Okay, and this is where we start our decorative. Okay, we're going to do 3 half double crochets into 1 stitch, and we're going to do that 4 times. So to make a half double crochet, you yarn over, go through the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. And that's going to look like a decrease, but that is a half double crochet. Yarn over, go through the same stitch. We're putting 3 half double crochets in each stitch, yarn over, go through the loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that makes us 3 half double crochets. Now we need to make 9 more. First thing we do is yarn over, go through the loop on the next stitch, yarn over and pull through all 3. yarn over, go through the stitch, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops. We pull through. We need 1 more half double crochet in this single crochet, so here we go. That's our 6th. Okay, yarn over, go through the next loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, go through the same stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3. And see, we have 3 half double crochets in each stitch for these last 3. Now we need to do another one. Yarn over, go through the loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, go through the same stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, go through the same stitch, yarn over, and yarn over again and pull through. That completes our half double crochets. Now we single crochet to the end, and see how this is to me. It looks like I'm almost going to miss a stitch. Sometimes you have to pull your yarn up to see this next stitch. It's right here. So that's where we need to crochet into next. Pull it up, make sure you can see it. And this is a single crochet. So you don't yarn over to begin with. That was only for our half double crochet. We yarn over and pull through the loop, yarn over and pull through the loop. We're going to do some more single crochets to the end. Go through the loop, yarn over, and pull through both. See, he's starting to have a little face. Yarn over and pull through a loop. Now we're going to work even for a row. Just single crochet around till you get back to your stitch marker. We finish this row, so we go through, pick up our stitch marker and pull it through. Okay, we're going to add an ear now, but just don't think too hard about it right now. We're just going to single crochet till we get to where we need to put on our ear. Okay, now we're ready to sew on the ear. We go through 2 loops here, and then we go through both loops here on the ear. And now we're going to pick up the head, and we're going to go through these 2 loops also. We're going to yarn over, pull through all 4 loops, yarn over, and that completes that single crochet. Go through the ear, go through the head, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and complete your single crochet. And now we need to do that one more time through the front of the ear, through the back of the head, yarn over and pull through. Okay, we do a couple of single crochets, then we add the second ear. And remember what I told you, it's going to be hard to see this next stitch. But you see here, you just crocheted into this one. So your next stitch is here. Well, let me look at the picture again. It's saying to sew the other ear on now. Yeah, he's right on the top of his head. Okay. Hey, baby doll. You gonna come here on the cedar chest? Or you just want to play on the bed? Okay, she's going to play on the bed. So now we take our other ear. We go through the ear. Go through the head. Yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Yarn over and complete our single crochet. And we're going to do that 2 more times. We go through the ear, through the head, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops, yarn over and pull through these 2 to complete your single crochet. One more time. Yarn over, go through the body, yarn over and pull through all 4. Check to make sure we're going through the next loop. Okay, we've done that. Now there's some places right like that where you can accidentally add a stitch and that will make you really far off. We're going to count our stitches when we're finished. Pull our stitch marker up. And you can see we have 8 rows completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to single crochet some more. Remember, if you have the book, follow along with me. Now we do a decrease. We go through the first loop, yarn over and pull through. Go through the second or the next single crochet and go through that front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all three. Now I've seen several different ways to decrease, so just pick whatever you like the best. That's my favorite. Do a few more single crochets and we decrease again. We go through the front loop, yarn over and pull through, go through the second stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all three. That is a decrease. We single crochet to the end. Okay, now we're doing 2 single crochets and a decrease, and I forgot to move my stitch marker up. So go through and grab our stitch marker and move it up. And now we're going to decrease. You want in my lap, baby doll? Or you just want to get the stuffing stuffed on you? When you get tired, I'll let you down. And now we're going to decrease. Go under the first front loop, yarn over and pull through. Go under the first loop of the second single crochet, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That's a decrease. Okay, we're going to decrease again. We go through the first loop, yarn over and pull through, go through the second front loop, go under it, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, we're going to decrease again. Go through that front loop, yarn over and pull through, go through that second loop, yarn over and pull through. And that's a decrease. We made 2 stitches into 1. Okay, let me do it again. We're going to decrease. Go through the first loop, yarn over and pull through, go through the second front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now we're going to do it again. We're going to decrease again. Go through the front loop, yarn over and pull through. Go through the second front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. That completes another decrease. I can see out the window the bad weather's starting to roll in, but we're not supposed to start getting anything, I think, until about 11 tonight. But this is a weather weekend. We're going to get this all through Sunday. Okay. We turn our page. And this page adds in all of the legs, and we form our tail. Okay, this is the round where you would stop and put in your safety eyes. Okay, underline that so I can go back. Now we single crochet and decrease. Okay, single crochet, and now we're going to decrease. Go through the front loop, yarn over and pull through, go through the second front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That's a decrease. Now we're going to single crochet and decrease. Single crochet and decrease. And decrease one final time. Now we need a new color stitch marker. The pink is not long enough. The white or the green. Okay, we can use white. So we pull through our new stitch marker. And this makes 11 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, should be about time to stuff here. No, we're going to make it bigger and then we're going to stuff. Now we're going to do increases. We decrease to make him a neck. And his ears will be over his head like this. So we put half our white stitch marker into the opening of our head. Then we single crochet. And we start increasing. 2 stitches into each single crochet. 1 is our single crochet. 2 and 3 is our increase. Maybe that's confusing. Do a single crochet, then 1, and the second single crochet goes into the same stitch. Increase again. Add a second single crochet to that stitch. Remember, we put 2 single crochets into this next stitch. And increase again. 2 single crochets into this stitch. Move my stitch marker down, or my row marker down from my pattern. We're going to do a couple single crochets and then we're going to increase. Drink our water. Talking this much makes my throat dry. This is going to be 2 single crochets and increase. Okay, so 2 single crochets in this second stitch into this stitch. Now we're going to increase again. That's 2 single crochets into 1 stitch. There's our second. Are you counting along with me, or do I need to tell you? Okay, I'll tell you. Increase. Here's our first single crochet into 1 stitch and our second single crochet into the same stitch. And we put a second single crochet into this stitch. And we increase again. 2 single crochets into 1 stitch. Okay. You want back on the bed, or you want down? On the bed? Okay, it says stop hearing stuff. Get some stuffing and poke in his head. Get some more. You're moving my feet, baby. that's enough for now. Okay, this is where we add the first leg. Oh, and I got a tickle in my throat. Okay, we're going to do 6 single crochet and then add a leg. Grab leg. Okay, you go through both loops of the leg, go through both loops of the body, yarn over, and finish your single crochet. Go through the second loop of the leg, go through the next loop on the body, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, and complete that single crochet. We have one more to do into the leg and the body. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through. That completes your single crochet. Okay, now we do 10 single crochets and add the other leg. Check to make sure you're not skipping anything. This is our first stitch. I think I need to go down one more. This is where you have to add to where it looks right. And I think putting his leg on there. No, I need to take that stitch back out. Looks better the other way. So we'll get us another leg. Go through 2 loops on the leg. Go through the loop on the body. Be careful not to skip any stitches. Yarn over 4, yarn over and pull through. That was our first single crochet. Go through both loops of the leg, go through the next 2 loops of the body, yarn over, pull through all 4, yarn over and pull through. That completes our second single crochet for the leg. Now we're going through 2 loops of the foot, 2 loops of the body, yarn over and pull through. And sometimes you have to adjust a stitch or 2 right or left to get your legs sewn in where they need to be. See how he's looking? They're on the side of his body. Okay, we move our stitch marker up. Okay, that's completed that round. And this is what it says. Due to tension, you might have to adjust the placement of the front legs to ensure they are aligned evenly on both sides of the bunny's body. Now we do 3 single crochets and increase. An increase is 2 single crochets into 1 stitch. That's 1, 2. And on the first row, after you've just added his feet, there's not going to be much to hold on to right here. Not unless you go behind his foot and that pops it up so you can't see your stitches. So just hold it down the best you can. And now we're going to increase. We're going to put 2 single crochets into the top of 1 single crochet. There's our increase. Don't skip a stitch. Now we're going to increase. That's 2 single crochets into 1 single crochet. Okay, we're going to increase again. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet into the same stitch. We're going to add a stitch, 1, increase here, 2, and then we move our stitch marker up. Move my row marker. Okay, work even for 3 rounds. We went for a walk earlier today with the dog. I was going to let her walk with us, but that's when the helicopters decided to start circling our little community here. And they just went around and around and around and around the entire time we were gone, and scaring the dog to death. She doesn't like loud noises. So during the thunderstorm, I'm going to have to hold her as close to my body as I can so she's not frightened, or not as frightened, because she actually shakes. She gets so scared. So I put her under the cover and hold her as tight to me as I can. Her favorite place is to sit between me and the back of the couch, and for me to squish her in the couch between my leg and the back of the couch as tight as I can, and that makes her feel safer. So we'll probably be on the couch a lot tomorrow. It's supposed to be a bad day. Because they're talking tornadoes, thunderstorms, hail, damaging winds, predicting everything but snow. One more round of working even. Okay, we're about to the end of this round. And move up our stitch marker. And there we've completed 18 rounds. Okay, now this next row is a decrease row. 3 single crochet and decrease. And I'll talk you through it. Now we decrease. We go under the front loop, yarn over and pull through. Go through the second front loop, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That is a decrease. We're going to do it again. Now we're going to decrease. Go through the first front loop, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through the second loop. Yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, yarn over that first, pull through. Go through the second stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, let's decrease again. We go through the first loop, yarn over and pull through. Go through the second loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. And we've decreased. We've turned 2 single crochets into 1. Okay, let's decrease again. Go through the front loop, yarn over, pull through. Go through the second front loop, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. We're going to do it again. Go through the first loop, yarn over and pull through. Go through the second loop, yarn over and pull through. We may need to back up in a couple of minutes. The sun's coming through the window. So yarn over and pull through your stitch marker. Okay, we'll work even on this next row. No increases, no decreases. Just single crochet all the way back around. Just keep single crocheting around. Try not to skip any stitches. Okay, pull our stitch marker up, and that gives us 20 rounds. Now we're going to sew in this third leg. Get my row counter here so I can know what I need to do for this next row, because we're going to be adding the third and the fourth leg. And yes, we are. We're going to have to back up. I've been sitting in that position too long. Okay. 7 single crochet and add the foot. I'm going to move this foot down 1 stitch. Grab me another foot. Okay, we went through 2 loops on our third foot. And now we're going to go through both loops of the body. Yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Yarn over and pull through. That completes our single crochet. We do 3 single crochets into the foot to join it to the body. So here's our second one. We're going through both loops, going through the body, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and complete your single crochet. Now for the last one, we go through these last 2 front loops, go through the body front 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through again. That has connected our 3rd leg. And now we have 10 single crochets. We're going to add our foot. Yeah, that's a good place to put another foot. So we'll grab our last foot, go through 2 loops on the foot, go through 2 loops on the body, yarn over and pull through. Go through 2 loops on the foot, go through the next 2 loops on the body, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and complete your single crochet. And then for the last join, go through 2 loops on the foot, go through 2 loops on the body, yarn over, and pull through. And this is row 21. So we add a new color stitch marker. Okay, this is where we're going to do this next row is where we're going to do our tail. So let's get our white ready to be picked up. And we're going to we won't need that much. Put that down while I get ready. My camera battery went dead, so I had to stop and charge it. So let's get back to where we were. Okay, we're going to add the tail to this round. Pull it down, or that stitch is going to be way too loose. Okay. Okay, so we go 1 and decrease. Go through the front loop, yarn over, pull through. Go through the second front loop, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through, and that completes a decrease. Single crochet and now decrease. Through the front loop, yarn over and pull through. Go through the second loop, yarn over and pull through. Single crochet, decrease. Did you get that one by yourself? And decrease. decrease. We'll change colors before we complete this decrease. Okay, we're going to be changing colors now. To change colors, we don't complete this last decrease on our hook. We're going to yarn over our fingers, get this new color going. Yarn over and pull through. Now hold on tight to that tail because it wants to pull out. Okay, now we're going to do treble bobble. I know that sounds scary, but trust me, we're going to learn it right now. We yarn over twice, go through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to yarn over twice, go through that same loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over twice, go through our stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 more loops. And we're going to do it again. Yarn over twice, go through that same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And now we have 5 stitches on our hook. We are not going to complete that stitch because we're going back to our color gray. Do not complete this bobble in a white, but yarn over and pull through with our gray. Keep that stitch tight. And then we're going to go back to a single crochet. Pop that little tail out. Now I think I want to move him over 1 more stitch. So let's take him out and move him over 1. I don't think that's quite centered. Okay, yarn over and pull through. Let's get him between our ears here. It's going to be between our ears, yes. Okay, don't complete that last stitch. We're going to pull that out. We've got 2 loops on our hook. We're going to get our white yarn. We're going to put it over our finger. Yarn over, hold that tail, yarn over, and pull through both of the gray loops. And now we're going to do a treble bobble. Yarn over twice, go through the next stitch, yarn over, and we have 4 loops on the hook, so we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. We're going to yarn over twice again, go through that same loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and we have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over twice, go through this loop, yarn over, go through 2 loops, yarn over, go through 2 loops. And now we have 4 on our hook. So now we're going to go yarn over twice again, 1, 2, go through the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, And my thread just split on me, so yarn over and pull through again. Now we have 5 on our hook. We change back to the gray. And complete our bobble. Yarn over, pull through all 5 loops. There you go, it's finished. Okay, pop that bobble out, go through the next stitch and single crochet. Now we can cut our white. Okay, we single crochet and decrease. And to decrease, we're going to hold on to both of those white yarn tails. Go through a loop, yarn over. Oh, we're doing a decrease, take that out. Yarn over the first loop, yarn over and pull through, go through the second front loop, yarn over and pull through. And this is hiding those white yarn tails. We single crochet and then we decrease. Okay, yarn over and pull through. I think we need to start stuffing here. Yes, we do. Well, let's stuff his body, and then we'll go back and finish him. Okay, now we decrease all the way around. Let me let the cat out before she claws the door down. You want down too, babe? Oh, okay. I'll put you down to go with your cat. Go on. Having pets is like having little children in the house. They constantly want something. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment and tell me what you need from me to do for you to help you learn how to crochet. Okay. decrease as much as possible. So here we go. That's a decrease. Go through the front loop, yarn over, pull through, go through the second front loop, yarn over and pull through, and we need to keep this stuffing underneath our loops. So we yarn over, pull through, yarn over into the second loop and pull through. Okay, we're going to decrease again. Yarn over, go through one loop, go through the second loop, yarn over, pull through and pull through all three. Let me poke my stuffing out of the way. We go through the, and we're going to decrease again. Yarn over, through the front, we're going through the front loop of the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, we're going through the front loop of the second stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three. And we count this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2. Now how many loops do I have left? Pull that stitch marker out. Okay, we need a long tail to sew, and we're going to sew him shut. Get our tapestry needle. Don't keep our legs and our tail out of the way, because we're going to sew this shut and we don't need any interference, and that will indeed interfere. So keep everything out of the way. Okay, now pull tight, and there we have it. He's tight. So we're going to sew this in a little bit. And we're going to just sew him down. We go through one loop, go over to here where we're going to be covering up this stitch right there. Go through and pull it not tight. We want it to still be squishy, so we're not going to pull it tight. Just tight enough that it's not loose. Okay, let's do this again. And that's not a stitch, so come through somewhere I can. There. I try not to split my yarn when I'm sewing everything closed. And then we can go through the same loop, sewing through the stuffing, pull through, Keep our legs and everything out of the way. Our yarn will be wrapped around them. Go back through that same hole. Come up somewhere else and pull through. Now this one you can pull a little tighter because we want that yarn tail to pop back through. So we massage him a little bit and that yarn tail disappeared. So now we need to add eyes and a blush. So the eyes are black. And I think his mouth and nose is pink. But let's double check. Get our picture back out. Okay, his eyes and nose and mouth is black. So thread my tapestry needle. We're not going to need that much, but that's what I had. So now we're going to grab our bunny back. And where do we put the eyes? Let's get this pattern back and see. Round 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come around. 5. Come around to the middle of his ear, or over a little to the right. Okay. So through here, we're going to put a couple of stitches in. Embroider his eyes on. So one more stitch through this eye, and then we're going to come down and sew on his nose. And I got it knotted up somehow. Okay, we pull that eye too tight, so we need to go back in and pull it out. There's his eyes. Now we're going to sew on his mouth. We need a couple of straight lines going horizontal, and then we're going to need a straight line going vertical. So let's get his nose done. the stitch marker out. Come through a couple of rows down. Pull his nose just a little tighter. And then we're going to crochet back under here. Or embroidery back under the nose. And come out where we left that yarn tail. There's his face. We just need to add some blush and we'll be finished. Snip our yarn. Find our crochet hook and pull this through to the inside. Just grab that knot and pull it. Grab that tail and pull it. There. We've got our tail ends pulled through. And now we need pink yarn to sew under his eyes. I think that's enough. Get our tapestry needle. Thread our tapestry needle with the pink. And then we crochet underneath his eyes. So we need a point to pull through. Go through here. Keep those ears back. Crochet in here. Pull up through here. Go about 1 stitch further over from his eye. And go back through where our yarn tail is. Put our tapestry needle up. And then double knot these 2 tail ends. Okay. Get our crochet hook again. Go through under here. Grab that knot and pull it through. Go through again. Grab the long tail end and pull it through. Grab the short one and pull it also through. There we have it. Our knot has disappeared. We've got a cute little face on our bunny. And he's finished. Look how cute. Isn't he just darling? And his ears are floppy. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.